Welcome to Sportlink TV and welcome back to the channel in a really busy July for the Sportlink Grand Prix Series, the Norfolk Road Running Series sponsored by Sportlink Running and Fitness, a running shop run by runners for runners just outside Norwich. And today for this latest race we're here just outside Coltishall for the Flying 5K hosted by Coltishall Jaguars. We are of course on the old RAF Coltishall Air Base, now the home to various things from a secure unit prison over there to various businesses behind me, and occasionally it's used to store cars before they get shipped out. With this of course the latest video in our coverage of the Grand Prix Series, but on Sportlink TV we do a lot more than that. We show all the latest trainer drops in the store, so don't forget, like the channel and subscribe to Sportlink TV and hit the little bell to stay up to date in everything we're doing here. But for today's race, a 5K, one lap of the perimeter circuit here. Let's get over to Race HQ and catch up with Coltishall Jaguars and find out how the preparations are going. Well, here at Race HQ, having just finished his briefing for the marshals, the head marshal today, Mel Porter from Coltishall Jaguars. Well, Mel, looking perfect morning for, conditions for running today, isn't it?
We're very lucky. On yesterday's heat and temperatures, we were all obviously conscious of the fact that was going to be too hot today. Everyone was going to be struggling. We'd have to add in extra water stations, these sorts of things, and heaven forbid that would have been the case. Thankfully, the nice and breezy. Not too heavy a wind, so for the people who are turning up today, there's PB potential, 100%, which is good. And yeah, we're all set, everything's ready to go.
This is the Flying 5K, of course. You have the Mike Groves 10K here as well. What a resource to have for Coltishall Jaguars, this old airfield.
Yeah, we're very lucky. Obviously, we're so lucky we're in hard standing for all the car parking with the concrete. Obviously, if it's a rain day, obviously we've got the concrete as well, so we've got a great conditions in the area for it. All private off the road parking. It's totally private runway, so basically no one's going to be going on it apart from the odd person who's just an owner of a property around here. So you hardly see a single soul apart from your racing people who are running beside you. So it's not like a road race at all. It's almost like a private race off-road.
Well, down now at the Sportlink stall with, as always, Sportlink's events manager, AD, Coltishall here for the 5K today. Do you have much history with this track yourself?
I've never done the 10K here, but I've done the 5K, and I remember when I'd done the 5K, I was glad that was just one lap. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, nice and exposed out there. Yeah, Sportlink has started something new this week that you wanted to tell us about.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
Yeah, what's it all about then?
Yeah, Sportlink have started a run group. That's every Tuesday. We're called the Sportlink Strollers. Get the name right. That's every Tuesday. Everyone's welcome. All abilities. What we do is we leave around 11 o'clock and we just do like a 5 to 6K loop. Anyone's welcome, and then obviously afterwards we have coffee and cake, because let's be honest, that's why everyone runs, so they eat cake. And yeah, anyone's welcome to come and join us, and it's just a little social get together really.
Yeah, because running can be quite a social, well, it can be quite an individual thing, of course, but getting that social aspect of it is so important, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And at Sportlink, we're all about all-inclusive. We're all runners at Sportlink, and we all enjoy running, and we just thought it'd be a nice thing to get a group together, and we're just going to see if that's going to evolve into something different. Yeah.
So that's Tuesdays, 11 o'clock, the Sportlink Strollers. Right, let's chat to some of the runners ahead of this one. Well, ahead of this one, we always catch up with local club runners, but I wanted to catch up with a couple of members of a really important team to Sportlink. It is, in fact, Team Sportlink. Two of the members here today representing the club in their vests. Now, Miles, tell me about Team Sportlink. It's a relatively new thing that's been running this season. What's it all about?
So there's a couple of, obviously, Ian and myself here this morning, both representing our respective clubs. Ian's running for
Norfolk
Gazelles, and I'm running for Elsham Runners. Ian and I have had an opportunity with a couple of others to work with Sportlink over this season, just to give a little bit back really. It's Sportlink's always been there for us. We've always bought all our shoes and what have you from Sportlink, so a fantastic opportunity for Sportlink represents the community of everything they do within the community, we're able to give something back by representing Sportlink. So it's a really exciting opportunity for us this year, isn't it?
Yeah, terrific.
And Ian, this is this is the sort of representation you take to races all over the world, isn't it?
Yeah, but this year it's I'm mixing it with some shorter stuff, aside from the ultras, from the ultramarathons. But really enjoying it. Great to be part of the Team Sportslink, and really appreciate the support by Neil and Saucony. It was Saucony that approached Sportslink and said, "Yeah, we heard about this Team Sportslink. We'd love to be involved." So here we are. It's great.
And it's provided you with the opportunity to have some equipment. And have you been making good use of that with the long training on miles away from races?
Well, to be fair, Richard, I have, yeah. So I've got the Endorphin Speed 4s on my feet at the moment, which are the nylon-plated shoe. A lot of people will wear them as a training shoe. My personal opinion is that I'm heavier and not as fast as those that run in carbon plates, so I don't feel like I'd really achieve the benefit. So the nylon-plated shoe is ideal for me. The Saucony Exodus Ultra 3, which you've seen I've done the review on previously, has been a fantastic shoe. I did the Yorkshire 3 Peaks in them at the weekend. Saucony's a great all-round brand at the moment, really comfortable shoes and just really, really giving what I need as a runner. So yeah, brilliant.
And what are you racing, Ian?
I decided to race in the Endorphin Pro 4s today. I like both shoes. I got the Speed 4 and the Pro 4. I'm experimenting with both over the last few races, but for the shorter one today, I'll be in the pros. They're nice, they're light, they're responsive, carbon plate, but they haven't let me down yet. So hopefully they'll do the business today.
Well, fantastic. Keep representing Sportlink out there. Thank you very much to both of you.
Thanks.
Have a great race.
And you. Cheers.
Okay, so we'll go on the sound of the horn. Ready? In 3, 2, 1.
Perfect running conditions. Just as the race started, the clouds cleared, the sun came out, and it was hot and punishing out there. The flying 5K, there definitely will have been some quick times out there for people who are able to handle running in the heat, but I couldn't, and that was just a bit of a steady one. Nice enough time. Let's go and find some other runners and see how they got on. Well, just on the finish line here, I thought I'd get a couple of the home club runners here today. Sandra and Ginny just finished up. Ginny, how was the race for you today?
Oh, tough, that headwind, but we made it round. Sun shining, you can't complain too much.
Yeah, the sun came out just literally as the race started. Do you get affected by the sun much?
I hate the heat.
Right.
I love the sunshine, but I don't like running in the heat. I struggle in the heat. But for me, there was a breeze which made it better. So it was tough, the last mile especially, but I didn't mind it as much as I have other races in the sun because of the breeze.
And another couple of finishes here today. We've got Keith and David from Wyndham Athletics Club.
I'm holding him up. He really put it
David,
in.
you just told me that was a hard one for you today.
I found it really hard. On the way here, my friend described running at Cultural like childbirth. After you finished it, you say never again, and a couple of years later you forget. And I feel a bit like that. I keep forgetting how hard this course is.
Stop getting
and I
pregnant,
just
mate.
really struggled today. Really struggled.
Tracks like this, there's always something that to run against you. Today it was the fact the sun just came out the second the race started.
Well, coming over it was really cloudy, wasn't it? And
It was.
We were all really up for it.
Yeah, I had my tracksuit bottom ons and everything. It's when that sun come out, it's definitely made a difference this time of year. Plus, it's very exposed out here, so I was glad of the wind in the end. When we come around on that last mile.
Well, as the prize giving continues just over there, I'm here with the overall women's winner today, Alice Sawney. Another win this season. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
About what you were hoping for today from your performance?
It was really hot out there and windy as well, so not the best conditions, so it wasn't a PB, but happy with the win.
How did you get on? Did you have a little group of you out there, or was it just a solo effort?
I think it was sort of chopping and changing really. I don't really remember, it's a bit of a blur now.
Yeah, and once that sun started shining, it just made it a lot harder than I think many people were expecting today.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be cloudier, so nice to have the sun, but hard out there.
Congratulations on another win. Thanks very much for chatting.
Thanks.
And today's overall winner, James Senior. Many congratulations to you, James, in terms of your performance today, about what you were hoping for.
Thank you. Yeah, it was good out there. Yeah, there were kind of 5 of us all from the group, so it was kind of felt like a normal, nice training session, and yeah, I don't know, it was good out there.
You are, of course, the kind of the coach of the kind of subset of City of Norwich, the Norwich Distance Squad,
Yep.
aren't you? So tell me a little bit about how that came about.
Yeah, so we started nearly 10 years ago now, sort of when Tim and Pauline didn't retire but kind of moved back to North Norfolk. I took on a little subgroup doing 8:15 work, and then sort of we've grown from there, and we've got a really good group of guys now. So yeah, it's fun. But yeah, there's a lot of us. So the first 5 guys all train together, and you
also
push each other, and
that
it
seems
works
to be
really
the
well.
vibe. You just kind of there's always a few of you at each race, and you tend to push each other on.
Absolutely, yeah. We don't do a huge amount in the local races, but when we do, we try and get a few of us there because we know it'll make a good race in that case. But yeah.
So that's it from your Flying 5K. Thanks so much to Coltishall Jaguars for being wonderful hosts here at the old RAF Coltishall today. It just leaves me to look ahead to the next race in the Sportlink Grand Prix Series. It is the Worstead 5 miler the Friday after this race. A super quick turnaround, and the next race in the calendar will be a few weeks after that for the Great Yarmouth Half Marathon, and there are still entries open for that one if you fancy a summer half marathon on the east coast of Norfolk, going through the countryside lanes there and around the grounds of Somerleyton Hall as well. A really picturesque race, that one, if you fancy a summer half marathon. But that is it for now. Thanks for watching Sportlink TV. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that last lap bell to stay up to date with everything we're doing in the store, from product updates to these race videos, and even little updates from things like the Sportlink Strollers, the new group AD mentioned earlier. Yeah, don't forget to hitch up with them Tuesdays at 11 o'clock for a casual social 5K or so run during the week. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget that perfect pace makes the perfect race.